Hey guys, and welcome back to the Prescott Road to Glory. Today it's episode 45. We take on Spurs in the open game. Fogarty, Rusk, Pout, Kenny, Nisted, Savage, Foden, Daniel Clark, Jack Mills, and Toby Hill is the starting lineup today as we do host Tottenham Hotspur here at, of course, Prescott Astros. It's a big game for us, and Toby Hill kicks it off. Back to James Pout. The weather's getting warmer. The players have took their undersleeves off. Joe Burns can't win the head there against Jan Vertonghen, and Son sprays it wide for Eriksson. He finds Dele Alli. Early attack for Spurs, maybe into the path of Harry Kane. Tries to get a shot away, deflected into the hands of Fogarty. But here come Tottenham again. Vertonghen down the line, beautifully placed for Son. Human Son tries to cut inside Rusk. It gets across, and Ellis Kenny's able to get it away, and Daniel Clark will clear it wide. Again, it's down this left-hand side for Spurs where they're getting the space to create danger. Here is Dele Alli. Dele Alli threads it through. Son to Eriksson, to Harry Kane. Kane can't get it out his feet, and it's tackled by James Pout and eventually cleared away by Prescott. But Spurs haven't given up yet. We're still 18 minutes gone. It feels like it's been a lifetime for Prescott in defence. Brilliant play down the line, and Jan Vertonghen, can he get a ball into the box? He's going to hold it up. He's got Adam Rusk out there with him. Vertonghen doing well. He's on his right foot. Can he get the ball? And he's still going somehow. And eventually James Savage makes the tackle. But Vertonghen has it back. Puts it in. Harry Kane can't win it. And it's cleared and only cleared and deflected off Dele Alli's shot there. As Prescott once again luckily survive. Corner now by Eriksson. He'll put it in. Wide open is Lo Celso. He heads it down for Vertonghen. He takes a touch. Gets it down to Dele Alli. Is on Ndombele. Back for Dyer. He made a bad pass. And now Toby Hill and Prescott will look to break. Here we come. Toby Hill. There's not many on the break with him. But he's got Finn Hampson now. He's going to be against Sanchez. Finn Hampson looks like he's going to have the pace on Sanchez. But Sanchez still battling Finn Hampson. Good ball to the box. But there's no Prescott men in to attack it there. But here come again a long ball. James Pout wins it out wide and heads it safely to Luke Nisted. He clears it long to Joe Burns. He finds James Savage. Is there an attack for Prescott just before half-time with Daniel Clark? Toby Hill. It's wide now with Finn Hampson. Puts another good ball in, and Toby Hill's not going to get there. Lloris is there, and Dele Alli clears it for a Prescott throw-in. Here we are now from that throw-in, Finn Hampson. He's going to go long towards Joe Burns. He's going acrobatically for the shot, and it's claimed by Lloris on his own line there. And he'll kick it long, and the referee looks at his whistle and blows for half-time. So here in the Premier League, it's been all Tottenham in this first half. Prescott not really had much chances at all, really, apart from obviously the cross from Finn Hampson, which led to a Lloris coming out and saving it. But here we are in the second half, and it's right the way back to Toby Alderweireld. But Spurs don't play it long, they'll play it on the floor. Here we are now with Lo Celso, who makes a rare start. But here comes Dele Alli now playing the ball to Harry Kane. He's got options out wide again, it's Jan Vertonghen. He's been quite the danger man inside Nisted. Vertonghen can't get it on his left foot and goes to Lo Celso. Does one. Here we are now. Ali. Over the top for Lo Celso, who's in behind. Lo Celso, Fogarty's Kane. Kane will tap it home into the empty net. And that is 1-0 to Tottenham. And Harry Kane is the man with the goal. Simon Deeley frustrated with that Prescott defence there. And Harry Kane and Spurs rip them open and take the lead in this one. But here we are now. We're going to take a look at the replay here. As you see, Lo Celso brilliant with Dele Alli. 1-2. What a ball by Dele Alli. Lo Celso brings out Fogarty, and Kane is able to tap it home like he does most of the time. But here we are now, and Prescott now have to come and attack. Here we are. It's Son Heung-min to Harry Kane. He plays a nice ball, and Eriksson's in behind. Eriksson with the shot. Brilliant save, Paul Fogarty. Adam Rusk can't clear it with Son. And Son double Spurs lead just before the 70th minute. And Tottenham might have just sealed a win here at Prescott as Heung-min Son gets the second goal of the day. Christian Eriksen shot brilliantly saved by Paul Fogarty. Rusk can't get it under control. And Heung-min Son is able to tap it home. Spurs lead by 2-0 in this game now. And as they do make a sub, as Dele Alli is replaced by another attacking threat in Lucas Moura. But here comes Spurs once again. Cuts out. Joe Burns Sr. looks for his son, but he can't find him. And it's intercepted by Toby Hill and Alderweireld. Chance for Prescott to get back in the game. Brilliant save, Hugo Lloris. And that's an attack failed. Here we are now with Prescott once again. It's wide for Joe Burns. Joe Burns breaking in behind. Can he get a shot away now? He's going to cut it back for Toby Hill, and he finds the back of the net. And with 8 minutes to go, Prescot have a goal back. And it's 2-1 as you see there. Adam Rusk and James Powell happy with that one. And Toby Hill trying to get the Prescot atmosphere back up and running as they are back in the game here. Brilliantly placed by Phil Foden, that pass for Joe Burns. Does the right thing, unselfishly gives it to Toby Hill. Not the best first touch, but he does manage to find the back of the net with his second. As Toby Hill is then also taken off by Jack Mills. That sub was already going to be happening. But here we go. Spurs once again get the game underway, and it's Sanchez coming back to Alderweireld. Can there be another attack for Prescott to get back in this game, or will Spurs see it out and claim the victory here? Sanchez floats it in the middle for Dyer. It's a loose one, but it's picked up by Lucas Moura. He gives it to Harry Kane. Back to Moura. Here's Son. Harry Kane's in behind the Prescott defence. Is he offside? It's not been given, and Harry Kane gives Spurs that 2-goal cushion once again. And Tottenham lead by 3-1, and it's Harry Kane with the goal. Brilliantly worked. James Powell and Adam Rusk both gambled on tackling Harry Kane, and the Tottenham pick us apart on the counter-attack, and Harry Kane smashes it past Paul Fogarty. But here comes Spurs again. It's with Lucas Moura. Moura to Harry Kane. Spurs now look like they're going to win this game outright, as there is one last attack for Prescott here, and it's with Finn Hampson. Nice ball to Jack Mills, who's in behind. Jack Mills with the shot, cuts it back for Finn Hampson. It's off the post. Oh, it's a huge chance again for Prescott. Joe Burns keeping it alive, and eventually is brought down, and the ball is with Spurs here now in Ericsson. And the referee blows his full-time whistle. It does finish here at Prescot Astros in the Premier League. Tottenham Hotspur 3, Prescott 1. And Prescott again looming closer to the bottom, as you can see Neil Wiley not happy with the performance of any of them there. We do in fact stay 13th place, but we're on level with like 4 other teams now. And we've got a few contracts to deal with now. Finn Hampson is going to be getting a mega deal here of 3 years for £32,400 a week. His release fee, £41 million. Few goal bonuses there, and we do offer him that contract. Let's hope it comes back and he accepts it. We've got a few others to deal with now. One of them is, in fact, Ellis Kenny, the rising left back. He's been brilliant for us, and he doesn't get a contract there apparently. I don't know. I can't remember who I offer contracts to here. Let's find out now. Travis Hampson, he's going to get a new deal there. £7,000 a week. Going to get a bit of an appearance bonus there since he doesn't make many appearances. And that is his contract dealt with there. So let's prepare for our next game that we are going into now. It's another tough one. We travel to Bournemouth, who of course at home are a very, very great side to watch on the counter. And they do like to play their football, do Bournemouth as well. So here we are now at the Vitality Stadium. It's Bournemouth hosting Prescott in an important game once again for Prescott. Need to get to that 40 points. They are 4 points away. It's pretty much a win and a draw is all we need in order to try and secure survival and be back in the Premier League next season. And it'll be Toby Hill to kick this game off, and not Toby Hill, sorry. Josh King who will kick it off underway there. And now it's back with Tamori, who plays it to Sermon. Sermon goes long for Josh King. But here come a slow building attack from Bournemouth. Here's Ryan Fraser, very dangerous man, Diego Rico. Nice ball, and Callum Wilson in behind. Wilson gets the opening goal again. 20 minutes gone. Bournemouth have the opening goal. And Prescott defence is ripped apart once again. This time courtesy of Bournemouth's Callum Wilson getting the goal. We've gone from the threat and the amazing touches and work rate of Harry Kane to the pace and speed of Callum Wilson. Two completely different strikers in 2 games for our defence to deal with, and we just haven't dealt with it enough there. Bournemouth lead by 1-0 here in this one. So here come Prescott on attack now, and it's inside to Finn Hampson, intercepted, and Sermon will get it forward for the front 2 of AFC Bournemouth. And now here's Josh King in behind. Ellis Kenny having to chase back, and he does very well, does Ellis Kenny there. Wins the ball and gets it back downfield safely. But here we are, Bournemouth just before half-time, looking to get an attack in here. And it's with Smith, and it goes back, and the referee decides to end the half there. Bournemouth lead by 1-0. So Finn Hampson will get the second half underway. It's with Neil Wiley now, and he'll be the one to kick it long, looking for Jack Mills, who wins it and heads it down for Luke Nisted, inside for Ben Woodburn. Here is Neil Wiley, sprays it wide for Jack Mills, intercepted, and Brooks and Bournemouth will now break. Here is Brooks again, plays a good ball in, blocked by Pout, only to Josh King. Fogarty's out and makes a cracking save there, and now it's with Sermon. And again, Bournemouth still applying the pressure. Around Wiley is Smith, back inside, still got the ball somehow. Sermon looks inside, James Pout's there and gets it up to Finn Hampson. He'll play a ball and Callum Gore's in behind. Can Callum Gore make a break here? A substitute, Nathan Ackey's there. Finn Hampson gets the ball back over. It's a brilliant save. And Diego Rico will clear it long, and Bournemouth survive the counter-attack of Prescot there. But Prescot have it back now in the middle with Ben Woodburn. He goes forward looking for Finn Hampson, and he does. He goes wide for Callum Gore. Gore to Wiley. It's blocked and it's out for a corner, but the referee has decided to come back and give the free kick there, as Tamori is the man that gives it away there on Callum Gore. As we take a close look here, it says Callum Gore releases the ball. A foot is left in by Smith, sorry. But here's Jack Mills now with a chance to get Prescott back into the game. He's number one free kick taker when Joe Bain Sr. isn't on the field. Finn Hampson is over it with him. Who will step up? It will be Jack Mills who takes the strike, and it's off the bar. And Ramsdale will boot it long. 15 minutes to go. Here we are now with Bournemouth and Diego Rico. Nisted, wild challenge, but it's the referee's actually waved play on. Here we are now with James Savage and Prescott looking to counter. Inside for Woodburn. Woodburn carries it forward. Plays it to Finn Hampson. Callum Gore, sorry, and he misses the chance there. But he was offside, was Callum Gore, going on to that attack though. So that's an unfortunate time for Prescott there. As they do bring on Phil Foden, who replaces Ben Woodburn there. So here come Prescott now. It's Callum Gore. Inside for Wiley. He'll lay it off for Toby Hill. Not a bad ball. It's out wide with Callum Gore. And now Callum Gore, Toby Hill, is straight into Ramsdale. The referee has blown up for the advantage being played for Prescott. It's going to be a free kick, and it seems as though Callum Gore once again, this time he's not happy. That's the second challenge that has come in late when he's passed away the ball there. And he's not happy. That one right on the edge of the area from Sermon there this time. Of course, Jack Mills has left the field, meaning Toby Hill's over the ball. But our best free kick taker is Finn Hampson, so he'll be the man to step up to try and bend it over the ball like Jack Mills. And Finn Hampson straight into the wall. It will be out for a Prescott corner there. Very bad shot indeed. Toby Hill's the man over it. Surely he's not going to be the man to take it. Looks like he will do though. You'd expect Toby Hill to be in the box. There we go. We're going to give it to Phil Foden. He's going to outswing this ball. Every Prescott man is on the 6-yard line. They go back actually. And now Phil Foden delivers into the box. It's away by Rico, only as far as Ellis Kenny. He heads it down and wide. Foden floats one inside for Callum Gore to Toby Hill. Tamori with the tackle, and Sermon and Bournemouth get it rid eventually there. It's forward to Callum Wilson. 90 minutes is up. Bournemouth holding on for this 1-0 win. It's inside for Lerman. Not heard much of him today. It's forward to Brooks. Less than 30 seconds to go. It's wide for Mason Holgate. He'll put it forward, and that will be the full-time whistle in the Vitality Stadium. Bournemouth come away with the 1-0 victory against Prescott, and it's looking worse and worse for this Prescott team as relegation isn't far away from us, but we are still a few points clear of 18th spot, the third to worst spot basically to finish in for relegation. We do fall to 16th. We are 8 points clear of Burnley, who are on 28 points. But we do have one last game to go into, and the team is Fogarty, Kenny, Pout, Rusk, Travis Hampson, Neil Wiley, James Savage, Phil Foden, Finn Hampson, Joe Burns Jr. on the right, and Toby Hill will lead the line. Of course, we are up against Newcastle today. It's an important game for us, and we need to try and come away with the victory today at home. Hopefully we can do so. So it'll be Toby Hill to get the game underway, and he goes short for Phil Foden. Back to James Pout now. There is the long kickoff we look for, but it's intercepted by Paul Dummett. And now the ball will be with Sean Longstaff. Savage puts in a feisty challenge, and it does come back into Newcastle's hands. Pressure on John Joe Shelby by Phil Foden. He's going to eye up the shot, blocked. Only falls for Toby Hill, but he's offside, sadly, for Prescott there. Only just, I'd say no, he's quite a fair bit offside, to be fair, is Toby Hill. Here come Prescott again. James Savage leading the attack and gives it to Joe Burns. He goes back down the line for James Savage. Can the captain get a ball into the box? He can. Blocked and out for a Prescott corner. Clark goes long looking for Dwight Gale. Adam Rusk challenging with him though and wins it. And James Savage, who's been the best player on the park this game so far, as Neil Wiley will carry it forward. And Wiley will eye up the shots, and it's not far wide from Neil Wiley. It's long now again, looking for Gale up against James Pout this time, and Gale wins the battle. It's wide with St. Maximum. Kenny can't make the tackle, but here's Foden battling. St. Maximum still somehow got the ball at his feet. Kenny with the challenge, and the referee has blown for a free kick. Maximum takes it quick, looking to try and find Gale, but it's going to go way out for a Prescott goal kick. But here is Dummett down the line, and Almiron's in behind. Adam Rusk has got to get over and put a challenge in on Almiron now. He's allowed to come inside. Rusk is beaten by Almiron, and it's full for Travis Hampson, who passes it down the line for James Savage, who looks to try and get the tempo going for Prescott as he plays it long with Toby Hill to chase. Cut out by Hayden, and the referee blows his whistle for half-time. Here at Prescott Astros in the Premier League, it's Prescott 0, Newcastle 0. Both teams in the lower half of the table, but neither team has dominated. So Dwight Gale gets the second half underway and goes right the way back, and it's Hayden who'll go long looking for Joe Linton, who's come on for Gale at half-time. Here's Shelby, forward for Joe Linton. Joe Linton's allowed to turn and beats Pout. Almiron's behind Travis Hampson. Almiron puts a ball in safely into the hands of Paul Fogarty. Long again from Newcastle, looking for Joe Linton, who wins it this time. Phil Foden picks it up though, and now James Savage carries it. It's into the path of Joe Burns Jr. He finds Toby Hill. Back to Savage on the volley. Brilliant save. And it's eventually going to be a cleared out for a throw-in by Calf. What a shot that was by James Savage. But here comes Joe Linton, and Almiron plays in Joe Linton. Is James Pout going to be able to keep up with him? He just about is. But it's wide for Almiron now. Ball across for St. Maximum. Maximum inside, but Phil Foden wins the ball and clears it long now for Toby Hill and Prescott. But he can't win the header. Here we are now. Joe Linton holds the ball well. Turns back to Shelby. Pressure from Pout and co. But it's to Longstaff and he scores! Sean Longstaff in the 69th minute gives Newcastle United the lead. Well worked counter by Newcastle. And it's Sean Longstaff, the homegrown talent, getting the goal. An important goal. Brilliant ball this is. Now by John Joe Shelby. And Sean Longstaff beats Travis Hampton to the football and gets the goal to give Newcastle United the lead. Chong and Clark to replace Joe Burns and Neil Wiley now on the game. Prescott have got it all to do now. They trail by a goal. Still only 8 points clear. It's Pout who's going to play it short this time for Daniel Clark. He gives it to Chong. Here we are now, Newcastle on the attack again. It's with Dummett. Goes over the top and Joe Linton's in behind Travis Hampson. Joe Linton to try and seal the game now, Newcastle. It's 3 against 3. He puts it in. Longstaff with the header, but it's going to go out for a Prescott goal kick. Not long to go at all. It's Savage to Foden. He gives it to Toby Hill, looking to hold the ball up. Plays a nice pass for Daniel Clark. Clark to Savage. Can't get around, but it's a free kick. And it's in fact given a free kick to Newcastle there. Apparently James Savage, a dangerous challenge. One last attack for Prescott, but they've messed it up. And now St. Maximum and Newcastle look to counter. Joe Linton. Tackled by Phil Foden. Wins it back. Plays it to Joe Burns Sr. who's on the field now. Finn Hampson to Kenny. Not a bad pass. It's actually a bad pass. Really bad. But Finn Hampson tries to get the ball into the box. And it's going to be a corner in the 89th minute for Prescott now. Phil Foden to take. He floats it in for Kenny. And it's saved by Dubravka again. And the 93rd minute's up. It's with Joe Burns Sr. Here's Clark. Looking for Toby Hill. Picked up by Dubravka. And that will seal the win for Newcastle. Prescott, 3 games in this episode, 3 losses. Sean Longstaff's solo goal has been the difference in this one. And it's not the best result for this Prescott team that are looking closer to relegation. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of The Road to Glory with Prescott. I will see you in the next ones. We, in fact, move up in the table somehow.